What is a lynx? A lynx is a medium-sized wild cat in the genus Lynx, family Felidae. There are 4 living species: the Eurasian Lynx, the Canada Lynx, the Iberian Lynx, and the Bobcat. While the Bobcat is technically a lynx, most people use lynx to describe the first 3 species, which are better known for their cold weather adaptations. Every lynx shares the same signature features: long black ear tufts that may help them detect sound direction, short bobbed tails with black tips, and large retractable claws that stay razor sharp until the moment of attack. Their vision is extraordinary. It is sharp enough to see a small bird moving at the far end of a field, and their padded feet make them nearly silent as they move. They are mostly nocturnal, letting the cover of darkness shield their approach. But while they share a family resemblance, each species is shaped by its environment in unique and fascinating ways. The Eurasian lynx is the largest and most powerful member of the genus, standing 24 to 30 inches tall and weighing 40 to 66 pounds. It is built for strength. Its vast range stretches from the snowy pine forests of Scandinavia and the Carpathian Mountains to the high rocky slopes of Central Asia. In these regions, winter can be brutal. To survive, the Eurasian lynx relies on a thick coat that shifts from a reddish-brown summer pattern to a pale silvery gray in winter. Its muscular frame and long legs let it traverse deep snow and scramble up steep cliffs. Hunting is a careful process, first spotting prey, then shadowing it silently through trees and undergrowth, before exploding into motion with a leap that can cover 20 feet in a single bound. Its prey includes hares, birds, and even large animals like roe deer. Each kill is a significant investment of energy, so the lynx will often cache leftovers, covering them with snow, or leaves to return later. The Eurasian lynx is solitary, defending territories that can span up to 120 square miles. Breeding occurs in late winter, when males and females call to each other with deep, resonant yowls that echo throughout the forest. Kittens, usually 2 to 4 in a litter, are born in hidden dens, often caves and rock crevices lined with moss and fur. While adult Eurasian lynxes are formidable, their kittens can fall victim to wolves and bears. Adults escape danger with their climbing ability and powerful leaps, often retreating into rocky terrain where larger predators cannot follow. For the first few months, the mother rarely leaves them, venturing out only to hunt. By autumn, they follow her on hunting trips, learning when to stay still, when to stalk, and when to strike. They remain with her for about 10 months and stop growing at around 2 years old, at which they seek territories of their own. The Canada Lynx is a snow country specialist, standing 19 to 26 inches tall and weighing 18 to 24 pounds. It is lighter and leaner than the Eurasian Lynx, but its adaptations for winter hunting are unmatched. The most striking feature is its oversized fur-covered paws, natural snowshoes that spread its weight and let it walk atop deep powder where other predators sink. The Canada Lynx's survival hinges on one animal, the snowshoe hare. This predator-prey relationship is so tight that their populations rise and fall together in a repeating 10-year cycle. When hares are abundant, lynxes are well fed and have larger litters. When hares are scarce, lynxes must roam farther, sometimes traveling dozens of miles in search of food. Hunting is a slow, deliberate process. The lynx uses the cover of spruce and fir forests to creep within striking distance. Then, in one sudden burst, it pounces, extending sharp claws at the very last moment. Most hunts are at night, when the hare's guard is down and the forest is at its quietest. Canada lynxes are sometimes preyed upon by wolves and cougars, especially when hare numbers crash and lynxes must take risks for food. Their main defenses are dense forests and quick climbing skills, which help them vanish into safety. Females give birth in late spring, choosing sheltered spots like dense thickets or hollow logs. Litters usually have 2 to 4 kittens, which are born blind and dependent. By the time autumn comes, they are skilled enough to follow their mother on hunts, learning how to read tracks in snow and how to move silently in freezing conditions. They stay with her through the first winter and reach full size by age 2, ready to face the cycle of feast and famine on their own. The Iberian Lynx is a living conservation success story. Once reduced to fewer than 100 individuals in the early 2000s, it now numbers over 1,000 thanks to relentless efforts to restore its habitat and prey base. Standing 24 to 28 inches tall and weighing 20 to 28 pounds, it is smaller than the Eurasian Lynx, but perhaps the most visually striking of them all, with golden fur marked by bold spots, dramatic beard tufts, and long black ear tips. Its preferred prey is the European rabbit, which makes up more than 80% of its diet. When rabbit populations crash due to disease or habitat loss, the Iberian Lynx struggles, often resorting to hunting birds or small mammals. This specialization makes it vulnerable, but it also means that when the conditions are right, the lynx thrives in a stable, predictable food chain. The Iberian Lynx lives in Mediterranean scrubland, rolling hills of sun-baked soil dotted with dense shrubs and small trees. Here, it hunts mostly at dawn and dusk, using thick cover to get close to prey before a swift leap. Females give birth in hidden dens tucked deep in vegetation. The kittens grow quickly, and by their first autumn, they can hunt small prey alone. They reach full size between 18 months and 2 years and leave their mother's territory soon after, seeking a home range of their own. While adult Iberian lynxes face few natural enemies, young kittens may be taken by eagles or larger carnivores. Their spotted coats and explosive speed help them slip into scrubland cover to avoid danger. The bobcat is the generalist of the lynx family, thriving from the forests of southern Canada to the deserts of Mexico, and in every habitat in between, including the outskirts of cities. Standing 18 to 23 inches tall and weighing 15 to 35 pounds, it's smaller than its relatives but remarkably versatile. Its reddish-brown coat with dark spots provides camouflage in many landscapes, and its shorter ear tufts make it less visually lynx-like to casual observers. But the hunting skills are just as sharp. Bobcats will eat rabbits, squirrels, birds, reptiles, fish, and even insects, adapting their diet to whatever is most abundant. In forests, they use fallen logs for cover. In deserts, they hide behind rocks and cacti. In suburbs, they slip through backyards under the cover of night, often unnoticed. Territories can be as small as 1 square mile where prey is plentiful, or up to 18 square miles in sparse environments. Breeding usually occurs in late winter or early spring. Females raise their young alone in brush piles, rocky crevices, or hollow logs. The kittens learn to stalk and pounce by play hunting each other before moving on to real prey. By 18 months, they reach full size and set out into the world, carrying the same adaptable spirit that makes the bobcat so successful. Bobcat kittens are vulnerable to coyotes, large owls, and cougars. Adults usually avoid becoming prey by staying elusive, using dense cover, and steering clear of open ground. Humans have long had mixed relationships with lynxes, sometimes fearing them, sometimes revering them. The Eurasian lynx once appeared in folklore as a mystical creature, but was heavily hunted for its fur. Canada lynxes were respected in indigenous traditions, yet targeted in the fur trade. The Iberian lynx was persecuted for preying on livestock, but now is a symbol of conservation success. Bobcats, once seen as pests and trapped for fur, are now admired for their adaptability, often appearing on trail cameras near towns and cities. The Eurasian lynx and Canada lynx are listed as least concern, though local protections and reintroductions help keep their numbers steady. The Iberian lynx, once nearly extinct, is still endangered but recovering thanks to breeding and habitat projects. The bobcat remains least concern and thrives with regulated hunting and its natural adaptability. From the towering Eurasian lynx of the snowy mountains to the elusive Iberian lynx of the sunlit hills, from the snowshoe-footed Canada lynx to the adaptable bobcat, each member of the lynx genus reveals a different expression of the creator's design. These cats are shaped perfectly for their habitats, balancing ecosystems by controlling prey populations and inspiring awe with their quiet mastery of the hunt. This animal is a true testament to the wonders of creation. Thank you for watching this video. Be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so that you don't miss the next video, Lord willing. Take care and Godspeed.